Why is my neighbor playing Set It Off on the right and Set It Off on the left? Oh, it's my school chicken. I thought this was my salmon. Hold on.
Hey, let's pop it. Let's pop it. Let's pop it.
Pop it.
There we go. Hey, Happy New Year's. Where's my sound effects? Let's bring in the panel. It's your girl Vanessa Smilez, Queen Priscinda, Miss Beauty Doll, and Solo Charm in the building. What's going on, y'all?
Hey, baby.
Yes, indeed. How's everyone feeling tonight?
I feel good.
Oh my God, drinking out of the champagne glasses sponsored by Priscinda. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
There we go, sipping champagne. And Beauty, you are on the road right now. Please tell us what state you're in.
We in Georgia. We don't play no games. We just left Chicago this morning.
Y'all are back already?
That's that nigga driver.
Yes.
When niggas is ready to go.
Okay. This is bold.
So y'all pulled out immediately.
Now hold on, Beauty.
You
Did
said
you?
yes. No, we did
you
not
help?
leave immediately. We had some technical issues because you know how my daughter is with her extra self.
Okay.
Did you help?
Did I do what?
Did you help drive?
Did I help what? Yes, I helped drive a little bit.
Okay, good. Okay.
That's 45 minutes.
Y'all got chicken.
Not
in the car?
45 minutes.
Look, I've been drinking a lot with my cousins this weekend. I'm really dehydrated. I didn't realize. I didn't even think I was gonna be able to drink today, but I am, and it's nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get my headphones together.
No, it's okay. But while you get your headphones together, just listen to what you know the comments. They always got something to say. So let's get to Miss Ravioli is saying hello, everyone. Hello,
Hey,
Miss
Ravioli.
Ravioli. How you doing? And not going to conform says beauty! Exclamation points. Yes, beauty! Exclamation points. Don Philly says, "What's popping, y'all? What's popping, Don Philly? What's going on with you?" And OGK Network always throwing some sauce in the game. He says, "Beauty driving like she running from the law."
Oh shit!
I do not drive like I be running from the law. Shut up. Y'all gonna leave me alone today. Y'all not gonna leave me.
So Beauty arguing.
Okay. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, but it sounds like something's muffled. Do you have a window open? Oh, here it goes. You sound good
I got
now.
a window open. Oh, I had to raise up the other headphone.
Okay, yeah, it sounds good now. But no, Beauty heard me answering something yesterday on the stream.
Okay.
On Instagram in regards to me wanting to talk about not necessarily necrophilia. I don't want to say that word. Sorry,
That's nasty.
I apologize. This is YouTube streets. My apologies. But Logic came up with a great topic called "Dancing with the Dead."
I like that.
I thought that was definitely befitting of what
I like
I was trying to talk about. Like, so
you're gonna have to break that down.
Hold on, wait.
Dancing with the dead.
Mommy gave me the perfect definition.
Okay, give it.
So she basically said that when it comes to anything, any type of emotions or something like that you're going to, you feel numb. So you need something to feel. What's the quickest thing you could feel?
Sex.
And paint a fantasy with.
Yep. Hold on, Priscilla, what was you said sex? I just said dick. Oh,
same thing. Same thing. Both of them range in the same category.
Cut, like a paper cut. You feel that shit right away. A paper cut.
Shut up, Solo. No, what you feel emotionally, you don't go through something emotionally and go take a paper cut and slice your finger with it.
Yo,
so you can feel something.
Hold on 1 second though. Sometimes when we be making these decisions, and I have to maybe speak for myself, some of these niggas is like paper cuts out here. Some of these
dudes are like paper cuts.
In this life, just to slice her motherfucking ass. You have
And then they disappear.
other than being a motherfucking paper cut.
I'm gonna hang on to that forever. They
Lord
Randy
have
said some of them
mercy.
like pinpricks.
I won't even fuck with a nigga who's a stapler, my friend. Like at least stick to
She
me.
said a stapler. Why would you mess with somebody that looks like a stapler? I don't want you to hurt me at all. You shank me, I'm shanking you back, my brother.
No shit.
We know you. What you do unto me, I'm gonna do unto you.
Do
It's
unto
the stapler
others.
for me.
It's in the
We're not
Bible.
doing that.
It's in the
You're not
Bible.
about to come into. No, we
That's
don't
what
do
Jesus
those
did.
double dutches.
I don't want staplers in y'all life. Is what y'all saying.
Right.
I want a hammer.
I don't want to. Okay, I do want a hammer.
Luckily, I want a hammer.
Who doesn't want a hammer?
Who don't want a hammer, Solo?
Yeah.
Who don't want a hammer?
Well,
Apparently not
All right,
Vanessa.
well,
She want a
back to dancing
stapler.
with the
I do.
Jets.
I want a stapler. You know, staplers. You can take those places. They can go through the airport. Like hammers.
I'm not trying to take nobody through no airport if I'm emotional. I'm just trying to get what I'm trying to get and get on.
Get on. I like that.
I'm not trying to see you, Vanessa. You be trying to take toys out to play, and they not supposed to go outside. They supposed to stay in the house. Them toys supposed to stay in the house.
I don't care. I don't care. You gonna be a motherfucking stapler. You gonna stick right.
Stop trying. See, but you can't make everybody a stapler.
I'd rather get a push
You're
pin.
right. You're right.
Some
Not
people are
stapler, push
paperweights.
Like a thumbtack.
They too heavy to carry around.
Thumbtacks are very efficient.
Definition. You got to enjoy the definition. She's
Hold
right.
on,
You
but
can't take a stapler everywhere.
Right, but
You can't.
thumbtacks fall on the floor all the time. And you gotta
Thumbtacks sneak up on you when you think you good and you
Thumbtacks
all right
are like
and everything clean,
ex-boyfriends.
and then you get stabbed in your foot.
Because that's exactly what thumbtacks do. You're walking along, minding your business, not bothering nobody. Next thing you know, you done stepped on a thumbtack. I don't want a thumbtack.
Yo, am I the only one who always seems to get them like in my boots at the bottom of my sole randomly?
No, because I have thumbtacks all in my house shoes, and I be figuring out where did they come from, and I don't feel them until like I jump on my shoe or something.
It's
Now,
like
what?
I don't notice them until like I throw my shoe on the floor and I look and be like, what the fuck is this gold shit?
Where were
Where
you?
the fuck this came from?
Now, hold on. We gotta break this shit down for the people in the chat room because we're gonna get to these comments as well. Now, can somebody please give the chat room an example of a thumbtack nigga?
Oh,
A stalker.
are we not going to talk about dancing with the Dead, though?
We are getting to that. With beauty, yes.
A definition of a thumbtack nigga is a nigga who you don't want around, and he just keep popping up out of nowhere. Boy, he pops up out of nowhere. It's never for good. It feel good for a second, and then it's always something at the end, some type of sting at the end.
You just described my
Yeah, he turned into a prick. Like it's no bueno. It's not good. It's not good at all.
But I have to say, I want to add to that though, because I think that thumbtack niggas they do sting, but they don't sting enough to leave a gash. If that makes sense.
Who ain't never bled? I bled from a thumbtack before. I don't know who don't bleed from a thumbtack.
But
That's because you always naked
my
and you
foot was
walk around the
bleeding.
house naked. That's why. Because you walk around
you
the house
just
naked. That's
described
why.
my last relationship.
First off, I have shoes on. I don't walk around the house barefoot. I might walk around the house naked, but I don't walk around the house barefoot.
Wait, so you naked but you have slippers on?
Yes.
I do too.
Hold on a second. Priscilla has something to say.
So here's my definition of a thumbtack nigga. It's what Beauty said, but in addition to that, like you said, you're going along, you're minding your business. Next thing you know, thumbtack. You pull the thumbtack out, you're like, oh, that feels so much better. And like you think it's gonna be good. Next thing you know, thumbtack again. I'm like, see, I knew you weren't shit. Now why you keep coming back?
It's a baby.
You think you throw him away and he just keep coming back. Just keep coming back. Keep coming back nowhere.
And then end up at the bottom of your shoe.
Please
let's get
sir.
Let's get some of these comments. John Logic and Prince says salute to Don Philly. So salute to Don Philly. Also, OGK Network says you feel your ankle hitting the bed rail.
Oh, no, the big toe.
It's the big toe.
It's that big toe.
You get the Homer Simpson. Oh,
yep.
Or the Peter.
No, your shin when your shin hit the bed.
I'm a Peter Griffin.
Yeah, oof.
I don't know what breathing does, but it makes
it
me
does
feel better.
something. OGK Network also says you feel your finger getting caught in the driver's side door. Don't wish that on anybody.
And if you have nails on,
don't wish that on nobody.
You heard that one nail and you just keep hitting it. It's like it's attracted to everything that you hit.
After you already hit it. Yo, I was so mad because after I done sold this, I made this entire wig. And my fucking nail, and the last thing was me for just to cornbraid my own hair. Somehow my fucking finger gets caught up by the rubber band that was taken off the bundle. So the rubber band kind of like got in between my real nail and the fake nail. And so I'm trying to now do cornbraids without the main finger you need for fucking cornbraids.
Yep.
Yeah, I would have called one. You would have had to call one of your cousins. You said, Pookie, you busy? Pookie, can you do my hair?
Vanessa, I feel you on that one because about a month ago, I fell and I fell on top of my hand, right? Because I guess I dropped everything I was holding. Well, so ever since then, like my middle finger was hurting really badly. You don't know how much you need this fucking digit. This digit right here, this shit that don't do shit in life ever, right? I've been in pain for 3 weeks. I went to the doctor and forgot to mention the finger. I'm like, God damn it.
You be forgetting,
always
and you'll forget.
Fuck you finger.
And you'll try to do some shit again with it.
That's like my
remind you, bitch is broke.
That's
like
what
my
some
sister heard her
relationships
thumb and
are.
now she can't drive.
Some
Like
relationships are this digit. This digit right here, this is some relationships right there. Right there. Y'all know what finger that is, right?
Yeah, oh man. Miss Ravioli says, do others before they do you. Titled from
like
an unnamed crip. Okay.
She sounds like Beauty.
Do others before they do you. I respect it.
Hold on, pause.
Say, shout out to the Crips.
She said
I didn't say before. I didn't say before. I said I'm a dude. If I see you doing some shifty stuff, you know, y'all know me. I like to play mirror. So if I keep telling you I don't like what you're doing and you don't understand, let me do it to you. And when you get your feelings hurt, I'm gonna be like, did you like that? Did you like that?
Like that?
See, no, I'm not gonna do it to you. I'm gonna make you feel something.
I'm doing it too with a smile.
Those that don't hear, I can feel. West Indian proverb. You don't listen to what the hell I'm telling you, I'm gonna smack you inside your blood clot. That's it. You don't understand something.
Agreed. Now, I do think that it's not fair. I think it's only fair to let somebody do something to you first to warrant that response. I don't.
No, the thought of you thinking that you was gonna do this was enough.
Oh, see, that's the West Indian level to it. Yeah.
The thought that you thought you was gonna pass your eye past me. That's my Guyanese side coming out. Don't mind it. Y'all usually see the Spanish side. It's the Guyanese side. Just because you does think you can pass me, guys. Watch here. Watch here. Watch this. So watch
here.
And OGK Network says you feel how hot the tea is when you first drink it. First impressions.
Actually, I don't.
Vanessa,
I think I'm one of the only people that always goes. I do that automatically before I even know if it's really hot or not.
Vanessa, didn't we talk about first impressions earlier today?
Yeah, we did.
Is that bad? Am I supposed to sip it first before I blow on it? Because I always just blow and then I sip the tea.
Well, that's a protective mechanism.
But listen, when you're emotional and you got a lot of stuff going on, you're not worried about dipping your big toe in the pool to see if it's cold or hot.
You just need water. Right, you need tea. You just need tea. Like it don't even, yeah. And I understand that completely because I was talking about this earlier as well, like not making moves out of desperation. And that kind of brings us to our topic, the idea of dancing with the dead. So yesterday on Instagram Live, I had the thoughts of talking about, and even since the beginning of this year, because I went through a lot of dramatic experiences with death, and I know a lot of other people has since this whole entire COVID experience. And I think that a lot of people are, they're dealing with deaths in different types of ways. And I think sexually, no one has really approached the topic of talking about how do you approach sex in your personal life when death is around, or you're dealing with, death that's near or dear to you. Now, we talked about this last night on live. One guy was like, I don't want to hear that shit, but he still understood that it was important to have the discussion at the same time, because people react in different ways. Some people start fucking everybody. Some people start fucking nobody at all. Some people, they wait a year before they fuck somebody else. Some dudes, when they even when it comes to spouses, when spouses have to become widows, they now get another person, and you want me to wear the bra and the panties of your wife that passed away. Like, there's so many things that happen when it comes to death, sex, and relationships.
Flag on the play. What the hell you just say, Vanessa?
I'm glad
Hold on. And I have a question to ask all the ladies in the room, and I just want to start.
You're not gonna go over that last part.
That's nasty. That's nasty. Because
if y'all man was a widow, or I guess he wouldn't be a widow. What is he called?
He better not have sex with nobody. I'm gonna be right in that bedroom. Like, what are you doing?
Now, what if he's a widower and he wanted you to wear something that his ex-wife used to?
He gonna join his ex-wife.
Exactly. So
what I'm
saying again for the people who are here in the back.
What I'm going to need you to do.
Hold on. One at a time. Go ahead,
What
Priscilla.
I'm going to need you to do, sir, I want you to wear your ex-wife shit. How about you do it?
And Beauty, why can't you wear what he wants you to wear? What's so wrong with that?
You want me to be vulgar in front of my auntie, huh?
No, not in front of the aunties. No.
I don't. I'm not that disrespectful as hell. I'm not yo. That's a fetish. That's creepy.
It is a fetish.
You think it's a fetish? Really?
It gotta be, because that's not right.
Your dead wife wants to meet,
That's nasty. That's nasty.
I don't think so. Maybe that.
First of all,
go ahead.
Is he even washing the bra and panties?
Yes,
because if you wash, no.
Hold on. Let's not say it's the exact same thing. Let's say like she used to wear a red dress and he bought a red dress that looked exactly like it.
Okay,
that's different, a little bit different, but it's still going to be creepy, because now you're not thinking about me, you're thinking about your ex though.
Right. Exactly.
And that's I'm creepy, not her. And she is not me, and we are not.
That's like you trying to turn me into your ex-wife. Like, no, bro, no.
That's how most dudes be coming into relationships trying to turn a new bitch into how the old bitch was. Right. It don't work like that.
That's the kind of story. And when he do get over her, he ain't gonna want you.
That's the kind of thing that you see on Lifetime, that they make Lifetime movies about.
Exactly.
It's like you didn't leave within the first 5
trying to put us in a Lifetime movie.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna be in a Lifetime movie. No.
And you see some white woman running through the yard all scared and shit.
This is not a Lifetime movie. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Hey, Solo.
But see, I just go ahead.
Solo's right. She always ends up running through the yard. Solo.
White bitch gonna be like, he's trying to kill me. He didn't act like this 5 years ago.
Why you always trying to run somewhere?
Oh my God.
I can't. Oh my God. But I wanted to say, like, I don't think it's necessarily creepy all the way. Sometimes it could just be an attraction to a certain qualities of how a person was and things that they reminisce, and then they long for that. I feel like that's no different even if that person was alive. Like, if I like tall niggas, just because my ex passed and he was a tall nigga, I gotta not look for tall niggas. Like,
no, because you can't control somebody being tall.
Oh, okay, yeah, but outside of that, okay, let's say
you can control putting on somebody else's panties, and it's nasty and unsanitary.
It is unsanitary. No, but it's like okay, if your girlfriend used to always wear blonde hair, and all of a sudden you say, "Babe, I want to get your hair done," and you give me blonde hair. This heifer used to wear a certain type of nails. They think I know you paying for my nails, and you slowly turning me into her. No, if you love me or you like me, you're going to love me and like me for myself. You want your dead wife, a dead fiance, whoever, go in the ground with her.
Damn, Beauty, she got to go in the ground.
Go in the ground. You're not about to turn me into a dead woman. No.
Oh, gosh. What you say?
That is not nice.
You know what it is, Vanessa, that you express? You express a preference. Like, I prefer dark-skinned men.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. If you light skin, I will date you, boo.
He just might prefer bitches in red dresses.
I like how you threw that disclaimer. I like how you threw that out there, Priscilla. That was cute. She's like, if you light skin, I'll still date you, boo.
True, right? Yeah, we not.
I can't.
Oh man. Wait, let me get to some of these comments though, because we are missing out on a lot of them. You feel how hot the tea is when he first drink it. John Logic and Friends says salute to the ladies. Welcome back, Solo. We missed you. Welcome back, Solo. Absolutely. Yes. And OGK Network says you feel yourself biting your
so y'all just not gonna stop with this, all y'all.
Schoolboy 1867 says salute. Shout out to Schoolboy and the Morning Rant cast. John Logic and Friends also says Schoolboy was good player. OGK Network says I knew this subject was gonna turn into some creepy shit.
We lectured you yesterday and you still not listening. Hard headed.
No, respect. When she called me today and told me, I was like, where you going with this, Vanessa? Like, you gotta direct me. And then we had a conversation.
I got where she was going, but I was like,
I get it.
I don't think nobody else gonna think like we think when it comes to this.
Because it's the name. Once you say that name, the word necrophilia is just
they gonna think we talking about doing some crazy shit.
And we not, and that's not what we're here for. And I have nothing against those people. That's just not my cup.
That's nasty. You don't do nothing with dead people.
Give my opinion. May I give my opinion?
Yes, please.
So when Vanessa and I talked about this earlier, and she was like, "Should we talk about it? Because we talk about whatever the fuck we want. We don't care what other people think." And I'm like,
"Right, that's a fact."
So, my thought on it is, it ain't me, it ain't y'all, this ain't our thing, but it is someone's thing, and it doesn't mean that the person has to actually be dead. There are people that pay for that fetish. That's what they like. I don't know what it's a whole psychological thing, like, you know.
And Beauty, and I brought this idea up. Now, Beauty, I don't know if you can agree with me or not, because we come from
who they paying for dead people?
Well, no, a dead experience.
A dead experience.
I don't want I don't want nothing dead.
Now, we might want it, but Beauty, isn't there a time period in porn sometimes where the girl looks like she's lifeless and men are attracted by those moments?
Yes.
Like the bitch is just being gangbanged by 10 niggas and she just constantly getting fucked and she just looks like
I don't think that's the same thing.
Like to look at that. They just like to see
a
lifeless bitch.
No, I don't think I think you are crossing the line. Like you know when they say on Ghostbusters, don't put the beams together because it's putting things together. If I did flow,
I don't think so. I really don't think so.
Ghostbusters. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Nah, somebody need to be afraid of ghosts if they keep fucking them. Stop fucking them. Yo, listen. If you're the person out here fucking dead people, stop fucking them ghosts for they haunt your ass.
But Vanessa,
leave them bodies the hell alone.
Patrick Swayze.
Vanessa, those two things.
I never thought that was cute. I never thought that movie Ghost was cute.
Hold on one second. Mm-hmm.
People that like to watch gangbangs, it's not the same as people that like the fetish of having someone like lifeless. You know, a gangbang is not lifeless. I mean, like, it's not. But people that like that fetish of, you know, a woman being like, you know, pretty much, you know, dead.
I think that's helpless. I think you're confusing helpless with lifeless.
Okay, maybe I am.
Thank you. You can breathe on one. You're not breathing on the other.
Maybe I am.
Breathing is the difference between those two.
So let's get some more of these comments. We want to go into this topic a little bit more. Champagne says that's creepy as hell if he wants me to wear anything from his ex-wife.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't give me her rings. Don't give me her jewelry. Don't give me nothing of that bitches.
Let me find out a man gave me his ex-wife's jewelry. I'm going to shove it down his throat.
I'm breaking it.
Very superstitious about somebody giving me something. I'm very superstitious about that one. I'm very superstitious about that one. Like a man giving me like jewelry that she wore, it makes me superstitious.
Yeah, them energies is real. Like people be thinking energies is a joke. Like when that transference to energies is so real.
It's still an item.
It's real. Like no.
Wait, what I missed? It was sirens. What I missed?
No, we were talking about someone giving an ex-person jewelry, like your partner giving you jewelry from his ex.
Okay, then I agree with Solo. You pass it on that person. What if that person? I watched way too much Supernatural. No.
It won't be no little ghost coming out of my pendant.
And she gonna be in my face when I wake up. No, y'all know I'm superstitious. Don't mess with that mess.
I am too.
I do feel like at a certain point, sometimes depending on the item, someone may never know. Sometimes you may buy, and I've done this before. Hey, I'll buy something for a nigga, and then that nigga acts stupid, and then now guess what? It's brand new.
You don't give
I
it to the
bought it
next
for you. The next nigga's getting this shit.
It's brand new.
But if he dead though, Vanessa.
But do
No.
you tell him that that's for another
None of
nigga?
his business. None of his
And
business.
that's the difference. And that's the
None
difference.
of his business.
Once you tell me some shit, that's the problem.
You're like, it's new to you, nigga.
Goddamn right.
It says
Goddamn
something
right.
new.
You ain't never seen this before.
Something blue.
If you have somebody personal jewelry and they passed away, you need to keep that in your legacy or in their legacy.
Right, exactly.
Like an heirloom or something.
And giving me nothing.
Yeah, it is.
Like-
It is out of, I say it is out of place, but I say one thing: if the nigga give it to me, there's nothing stopping me from pawning that shit.
No,
hello. I'm trying to tell you.
Nothing stopping me from
And
that.
sips tea on that, Priscinda.
Yes,
Hello.
60 on that.
Hello.
All right, let's get to some of the rest of these comments because we're a little bit backed up. OGK Network says nigga putting on a woman's panties. That's some silence in the lambs type shit. That's not where we were going.
You don't listen. You don't listen.
No, I'm talking about me because
It
I said
definitely
it.
is.
We are not talking about Hannibal. This is not Hannibal Lecter. Nobody's putting the lotion on his skin, okay?
No, Beauty. He's talking about me because I said it.
Oh, shit.
Tell that nigga put the bitch's panties on.
I said it. I said it.
I said what I said.
I stand by it.
All right, OGK Network says hello, Clarice.
And you have to say it with the voice though. You have to say it just like the voice.
I tried. OGK Network also says don't cross the streams. Okay, I'm not going to cross the streams anymore. Okay, I'm going to try my best to not cross the streams.
It's the rivers, the valleys, and the lakes for me.
Oh my God, it's the ocean for me. No, I'm kidding.
Nigga, if you can't swim, you're gonna fucking drown. That's
Goddamn
it.
right.
Yeah.
Goddamn right. There we go. Chris Jones says
I
good
can't
evening,
swim.
ladies.
I don't like that. I don't like that that analogy.
Wow.
She's like, bring me on land, bitch. Bring me on land, bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, if you die, you die.
I'm not going.
You knew it was a risk when you
I'm bad on my life.
Oh my God. Chris Jones says, good evening, ladies. Good evening, Chris Jones. OGK Network says, change the title to Ghost Fuckers.
Oh my God. No.
Oh gosh. We are not trying to fuck ghosts, okay?
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. There's a couple exes that passed away. I would really fuck again.
Yeah. Well, I have only one real ex that I know. Yeah.
You can't have sex with a ghost. It's a ghost.
Now let's say this. Well, you don't have to give
That's
out a
not
name.
true because the bitch's scary movie got fucked by the ghost.
My auntie said that's called a wet dream. Having sex with a
And
ghost
she
is called a wet
gave the
dream.
ghost crabs.
That's called
That's
a
what he
wet.
said. You gave me crabs.
You so stupid. You talking about girl.
He's like, Huey, I love you. He's like, you gave me crabs.
For real, Beauty. That's called a wet dream. When you dream about when you have sex with the ghost, it's called a wet dream.
Yes, that's what Mike said. It's a wet dream. When you have sex with a ghost, it's a wet dream.
It's called a ghostly encounter.
A ghost, I can't.
Or it's ghost dick.
Spirit.
So classy.
A ghostly encounter.
That
Or it's
sounded
ghost dick.
so classy.
Not ghost dick. Oh my God.
You don't remember when the bitch was on the video? And she, I'm gonna stop because I don't even want to do that example. I don't even want to do that example of what it looked like in the air, but it was ghost dick.
Shit. Masturbation is ghost dick.
Oh,
definitely is ghost dick. Oh, that's a good way to look at it.
Masturbation is ghost dick.
So
I am
ghost fuckers
masturbating.
isn't a bad topic. That is
Yeah,
a bad title.
ghost fuckers and masturbation. I guess it all comes to where it's supposed to be at.
I like
But yes,
ghost
OGK
fuckers. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop before I choke on my food. I'm gonna stop.
Oh gosh. OGK Network says items are conduits of energy on some conjuring shit.
Yep.
I cannot say I disagree with this. I really do believe that this is true.
I kid you not. Like, I have an ancestral altar, like right here in like the side of my living room that I'm looking at, and legit, I have a glass that my best friend made for her fighting lupus from like this whole paint sip thing she did, and I have a chain of one of my exes, whatever it is. And that's really how you connect. Like, they always tell you, if you do an altar of any sort, or even if you do Santeria or anything like that, when you're trying to connect to the other side, bring something of theirs that matters to you and was important to them, or that they liked, and bring it as your offering.
Yeah, because it has
that's legit what they'll say.
Y'all see it in my living room. It's in the corner. My great grandma looking at me all the time.
Like we got our eyes on you.
See,
Look,
I
I put
wouldn't
my
really
uncle
want
up
that.
there.
Because what if you fucking in the living room? You want
Wait,
them
what?
looking at you all the time?
Oh,
That's not my problem.
oh shit.
They know who their grandchild is.
Right, and I feel that same way about some of my family members who's up above. Y'all right now. Now that y'all can see everything, y'all right now.
Y'all know what time
Nigga
it
say,
is.
yes, I
Yeah.
And
suck
first
dick.
and foremost, Solo.
And yes, I'm fucking the
First and foremost,
pastor.
Solo, I'm not
Yes.
doing nothing. Listen to me. I'm not doing nothing on my couch because my mom and daddy bought me that couch. And that's disrespectful.
That's right.
They bought you your bed when you was a teenager. You wasn't fucking in the bed?
Oh,
No, not my bed.
she said
Oh, no, you wildin'. I was definitely tearing up my fucking bed.
I have to say
Do you
that
know
I
how
can
many
say that
siblings
now
I
because I'm
have?
grown.
My
Because my
mama
daddy
never
don't watch
left.
this.
My
Oh,
mama didn't leave.
there was no
I
such
didn't
thing
do
as
things
free
in my
crib.
bed.
There was no.
Hold on, wait. And excuse me, Solo. I think Miss Jackson might be watching, so can you not get me slapped in my face when I go to her house?
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh.
I am for real.
Look, talk about I had sex in my bed. Girl, let me say it. I
See,
don't
listen,
know.
and listen. This is why I
Because
like
Miss
the fact my
Jackson's
daddy
like,
don't watch these shows. My daddy don't watch these shows. He ain't never gonna know my business till I tell my
Oh,
business.
my mama does. I'm proud of it. I like my family watching my
gosh.
shows.
Now, my question is in regards to Dancing with the Dead. I wanted all of us to talk about a time where we were dealing with death, whether there was a close one who passed away or someone that we knew who passed away that affected us, and we responded sexually in an unexpected way. Like, you responded sexually and you didn't expect yourself to respond in that way based on the situation you were dealing with.
So you
I
just want
would
to tell me to
say-
tell my whole facts I deleted because I erased all that shit. So you want me to bring it back up?
You don't. I mean, it would be great
I
for the
deleted my
viewers.
wholeness.
Oh man.
For
You
me-
so
I
you
got
can
one.
delete that? You need to give me the person's number that I can call so I can delete my wholeness too. Because I
You
really
don't contact them niggas. You don't
gotta
contact them
contact them.
niggas. You don't
I gotta-
contact them niggas. That's how you delete it. You just don't talk to them niggas no more.
I would say for me, because Vanessa and I had this conversation because I lost multiple family members just like she did, and for me, for a while, I lost my sex drive. I just lost it. I just lost, and that's so not me. But I didn't. Shut up, Solo. Shut up, Solo. I knew you were gonna laugh. Shut up, Solo. But that was very out of character for me. But I just couldn't. I didn't have it in me to even dig up that sort of feeling that you get when you want to. I was like, oh nigga, I can't. I can't fuck with you right now. I can't. I just couldn't. I wish I would have been able to be a hoe, but I had the opposite reaction.
The crazy thing about that is I told Vanessa, we was having a conversation earlier today that when my uncle passed away, he was like my male adult best friend. So when he got killed, from the time of me finding out he got killed to the time of his funeral, I could honestly say, oh God, I hate admitting being a hoe sometimes, but I couldn't remember fucking 3 niggas in a day. And it was just so I wouldn't feel, if that makes sense. I didn't want to feel anything relating to his death. So it was the minute I got head or the minute I was fucking, I was more into that. So I didn't have to be in tune with my reality. But the minute it was done, I'd be walking away and be like, well, that sucks. Back to this again.
Well,
Call
and
the
that's
next
why,
one.
right? And that's why I want to agree with you on that because I experienced a lot of death in a short amount of time that I've never experienced before in my life. I had only had one serious death in my life that had happened at least about a decade ago. And so for me, I never really had a lot of death, at least death from people who were extremely close to me. I've always known of people who passed and stuff like that, but having close people who pass, that is a new experience for me. And for me, I always thought that for me, I'm always a closed person. So I thought that I would be reclusive. I thought that I would, shut down. I thought I would shut dick out. I thought that any dick that would show up, I would be like, ha. And it just didn't turn out that way.
You was gonna
That's
block
how
it?
I thought. I thought that, at first when everything was happening, I was just like, yo, Amy, my cousins ain't shit, yo. Shout out to my cousins, yo. Even 2 days after somebody died, she's fucking already. I'm like, bitch, you got dick? What the, how long, bitch, you got dick? How can you fuck? during this time. Like,
as long as the dick isn't depressing,
she's like, bitch, yeah, she's like, bitch, you know our family. Why would you not? And I was like, you're right. I have been very horny. Like, I can't even lie. Like, and then it went from me not wanting dick at all, not just because my cousin experienced it, because I was already horny as well. But it became extremely easy for not only. I think I engaged more because it was so easy. And for me, it was when someone's completely comfortable, when someone is completely, straightforward and stuff like that, or you're familiar with that person, yeah, and you're missing that void from that person who passed, or you're missing that love from that person who passed. Not that this new sexual experience will compensate that, it won't, but it can at least service you to move forward in your own life in some way, shape, or form, or bring some type of happiness. So for me, I was just like, hey, we busting it open. I hadn't had sex in a minute anyway, so I went from not having sex at all to busting it wide open. And I was like, oh shit, bitch, we need to calm this the fuck down. So I said I wasn't going to do the STD show until after I got my STD results back. Okay, so now we can do the STD show. So yeah. Now what else is
I have one.
Yes, Beauty, please.
So when my dad passed away when I was younger, that was like my best friend, my ride or die, my ace boon coon. And it was like my dad died, and then I came back to Ohio, and it was like me and my first was on good terms, and then he just disappeared and wasn't picking up the phone. So yeah, I went on a straight hiatus. Like, I felt numb and I couldn't figure out why. But just like Solo said, even after I was done, I'd be like, okay, on to the next. That really didn't feel, it made me feel for a second, but it's not even to make me feel something. It took my mind off of it, honestly. Like, but I think more so, I think I turned to liquor and sex more so than just sex. I didn't just turn to sex. Like, I was drinking. But I was so frustrated with life and with everything. And I had so many things that I could not understand or comprehend, and so many questions that couldn't be answered. It was like, okay, I'm self-destructive, so I need control over something. So sex was my way of controlling something. Like, I went on a hiatus, like having sex. I was getting tattoos back to back, like piercings. Like, literally every time I came home to my mama, she was lifting my shirt up and seeing what new tattoos and piercing that I had, because it was that bad. But then I started to realize that it was actually putting a strain on me, giving myself to all those people while I was emotional. Because you think that you venting, you opening up to this person, y'all do what y'all do, so you think they gonna low-key look at you differently, but then they don't. So then that piss you off even more. So then you be madder than what the fuck you was in the first motherfucking place.
Hold on, let me add to that though, because especially if you end up fucking someone who knows what's going on with you, knows the entire situation, and they don't respond in the nurturing way that you may expect, it becomes an extra blow. It's not even the blow is of the expectation not being met, but the blow is also now it's always that other blow of, and I ain't got my people here with me, and this fuck shit is happening.
And it's crazy because people take advantage.
You know what, Beauty? I did the same thing, because the first death I experienced was my baby sister. And I tried to just drink myself into an oblivion, because I just didn't want to feel anything. I didn't want to feel anything. And I think that's why I couldn't focus on sex, because I was too numb. And I needed to stay numb. And I needed to be numb every day. Like every day. They actually had an intervention. That's how bad it was. I just didn't want to feel anything, and I couldn't turn to sex because I'm like, nigga, I need you to not talk. You not like get that part. Like,
Priscilla don't never want no nigga to talk.
Part of it. She don't want nobody to talk. She don't want nobody to say nothing. She worse than me.
Don't talk, because like you said, if the person that you're fucking with knows what you're going through, I can't listen to random shit about what your sister's doing. I don't give a fuck about her. I don't.
Oh, shit. Let's get to some of these comments really, really quickly. we're gonna go back for a quick second. Okay,
this
so
so damn blunt.
Chris Jones says that was a classic movie, scary movie. Okay, and then OGK Network says y'all busting nuts to the ancestors. Now on this note, I am very guilty. Okay, I always go back and looking at old videos and old movies, and I be looking at niggas from back in the day. I'm like, I know he had a big ass dick. Like I just know it.
But wait, can I say?
They probably did lynch him, but I knew he had a big dick and he was fucking bitches. Like I knew.
Can I say this? Because I'm going through what I'm going through. I recently had a death or two back to back, and I will honestly say that going out and having fun with my cousins and getting drunk with them this weekend, I feel like was a lot healthier than some shit I would have probably did if I would have stayed in Georgia.
Yep.
Like it was fun. I felt like a little kid again. You know how you and your cousins used to act like y'all was high, but y'all was really drunk and high off of sugar.
Yeah.
Now that we was older, we was really drunk and high. So it was like it was so much fun. It was no drama. It was all love. Like that, I felt like was a lot more. I got a lot more from that.
And
just having sex with
and that's exactly what helped me cope as well, because I had so many things going on, not only losing Jeff, but I also had COVID-19. So it was not only me and all my cousins, we all had COVID-19. We all were off from work and all these types of things at the moment. So it was just like us spending the summer.
Y'all just had a COVID party.
But you know what the difference? You know what the difference is?
And now that we're grown, the babies are around with the COVID.
Right. You know what the difference is, though? When you have that kind of, with your family around you, it's cathartic. It's cathartic when you hang out like with your cousins. Like me and my cousins, we had a tradition. Every Christmas, we would spend Christmas Eve, all the cousins, we would go out together and party. Make sure the aunties and the uncles got everything they need, and my mama got what she need, and we would all go out like only the cousins would go. Right. And so it's cathartic because you've all lost someone.
Yeah.
So you have some place to put that energy.
Absolutely.
Man, when I tell y'all, I drank so much and cried so much, my damn eyeballs hurt.
Oh my God!
See, that's something that sometimes that you
hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. So that's what I'm saying.
It was good like that's
hold on 1 second. Hold on, beauty. Go ahead, Solo.
No, I'm saying like that's what you need sometimes, because that's like your safe haven. Like for me, I'm the youngest one in the bracket of my cousins as far as the guys goes. So like they're 2 years older than me, and then it's me, and I'm the only girl. Then it's like all my other little female cousins, which are like at least 6, 7 down. So I can't relate to the whole chilling with the cousins thing, because the guys, first off, don't never want to chill with me, because if somebody tries to talk to me, they're all like, the fuck, get your ass over here. And I'll be like, nigga, I'm grown. But sometimes I have to be around like my close immediate friends that understand things, or maybe the people that are actually going through the same thing with me.
Yeah.
For it to
but
feel
Solo,
away.
that's the best. To have your cousin shit. Me and my cousin are the youngest, and we left and went to the dispensary. When I tell you our older cousins are calling us like we was back 9, 10 years old, where y'all at? Send us your location. Oh, y'all been gone for 5, 15, 35 hours. I'm like, this one, I was in my 30s.
The thing what it is like with my dad's side of the family, even though I grew up around them mostly because they all been in Brooklyn, Queens, anything like that, we're only tight to a certain degree because of the age brackets. But like with my mom's side of the family, it's the same thing, but these are the people I looked up to. So my older cousin Erica, like she used to always be with my mom. Like that was freaking frat. That was her best friend. So when my mom passed away and stuff like that, I still was a little bit distant from her. But as I got older, she kind of pulled me in. So that became like my best favorite cousin type of thing. So for me, that's how it goes. Like when I go to Boston, I'll go chill with her. I'll stay with her at the house. I can get the hell away from everybody else. I could be with her. The family could come to her house, but the family could leave her house. That's the key. Family could leave the house. And I don't got to be there all the time.
Makes the most sense. Let me get to the rest of the comments on here. Just One Love. Shout out to Just One Love in the chat room. She says, hello, renters. Hello, Just One Love. Great
hey, girl.
The Renters Union. Jai the Logic is showing love to Just One Love. He says, what's up? Just one love. Sharita Redmond. Hey, shout out to Sharita out there. Sharita was the organizer for Winter Babies Getaway. She definitely set up everything great for us in St. Martin. It was really, really amazing. And I appreciate your love and support. She says sex definitely is an escape. And absolutely it is. It absolutely is. It's definitely something that people see it as. And I did that very same thing. Like I said, I went from not having sex at all to using it to try to fulfill the voids I was having because there was so much loss. So, and that's something that happens, you know. Cassius Kelso says, pretty ladies beaming intelligence from a woman's perspective. Ranters Union, the most diverse.
Yes, girl.
Thank you.
Yeah, we speak the truth. No filter.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Your
I
mama's
appreciate
podcast,
that.
but it's your drunk mama's podcast.
There we go, and we bringing some type of light to your eyes, some type of light to you. And John Logic also says, salute Cassius Kelso, salute to Kelso.
But you know what I was thinking about too? Like when you were saying, well, ghost fuckers, I'm gonna say that. You ever fuck with a nigga whose dick is just limp and it won't get nowhere? So it's like it's dead. Yep. I thought that's what you were referring to at first before we had our conversation. Don't spit it out, swallow. Before we had that conversation, I thought that's where you was trying to go with that a little bit.
Reviving the dead.
That's not this show. That's the next show.
Has anybody ever tried to revive the dead and it didn't work and you said, fuck it?
I got lockjaw and was like, you know what? I'm over you. I'm over this. I ain't even in the damn mood no more. You can go home for all I care. I want a blunt and I'm about to get in bed and go to sleep.
It's always for me that I get aggravated. Like when niggas be like, yeah, I need 5 minutes of rest. Fuck you mean you need 5 minutes of rest? Nigga, what? I'm not done. Get the fuck up.
No, nigga, if I stop for 5 minutes, we're done.
Exactly. You don't get no rest. Ain't no rest. Go get you some water and let's get back to it. What's up?
There's no rest for the weary.
Look, man up.
Rest for the dead. Hence, dead dick.
Now, my thing is this, like, and I'm not even gonna lie, and for me, when it was crazy because everything was just clicking with the dude. Conversation was clicking, vibes was clicking, we was going out, like, you know, everything was matching up. And when it came to getting in the bedroom, like he started it off, eating pussy, all that. I'm like, oh, this is great.
Okay.
And when he didn't even get a chance to get his dick sucked. Like he didn't even get a chance. And for me, I'm at the stage in my life, and I get it. Maybe had he met 20-year-old Vanessa,
some vitamins,
right? I'd have been like
some vitamins.
I'd have been like, okay, I got you, boo. I can do this. You know, I got you. Wait. I can make this happen.
But wait, I got a question.
Okay.
Why do we have to get lockjaw and cramps in our neck?
To get you up. Like, no, I'm not
and all you
gotta
do, wait, all you gotta do is this.
Right. And if I may add something here, Vanessa.
Look, wait, the famous one for Cinda.
Y'all know how I feel about that shit, so I'm not gonna go there.
Hold on, Vinny. You don't use all 4. You just all you did is 2. Just or maybe 3. Just
niggas want to be DJs.
I use all 4. My bad.
You're not a DJ. Stop that shit.
Solo will like assault you, so that's not a good idea.
I'm smacking you right on top of your head. What the fuck?
She's got multiple records of assault.
Solo gonna give you one of them VA smacks upside your forehead. Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Stop.
I'm sorry, when dudes do that to me, I'm done. I'm over you. It's a wrap. Me and her have talked.
I hate when it's the cat bowl liquors and it's just neat. I hate neat head. Like, why is it neat?
I'm okay with neat head. I
what
don't
the
need
hell
too
is
much.
neat head?
You want somebody to kiss your vagina.
Yes.
I'm done with you, Vanessa.
I'm still on that. Like,
kissing the vagina. Always on that one.
Yes.
Kiss her vagina. No, I want you to eat my pussy. I don't want you to kiss my pussy.
She's sensitive.
If you're not tongue kissing my pussy, don't kiss my pussy. Straight like that.
I don't need like these. I'm not going to the laundry just because you want to eat pussy. No. I'm not going to the laundromat every time you want to eat pussy.
Why? Because if you was giving him head, you be going to the laundromat. What's the difference?
Oh, no, you know,
Because baby,
I'm not going to the. If I'm giving head, I'm not going to the laundromat either. I have learned.
I'm not either.
Okay.
Wonder why? Because I'm putting a towel under your ass. You got
Goddamn right. Goddamn right. Niggas don't think. They just want to start eating pussy all sloppy and they don't prepare. Like, no, nigga. At least be like, babe, lay on the side for a quick second.
Well, y'all already know me. No
niggas
sex
don't think that far.
baby.
Niggas don't think that far. They just think
warn niggas though. I warn them before I'm about to come. I'll be like, listen, I make a mess. Now you know that now. And you know niggas be always with the I like a mess. Go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
But Solo, you gotta be specific on what's a mess.
Swim, right? You going to drown. I told these niggas this shit.
Solo, you have to be specific on what's a mess, because they could be thinking like, oh, she just might mess up my face. But if somebody's messing up bedding,
no. See,
if you messing up bedding, not just sheets, but bedding, bitch, that's the big motherfucking. That's the big washer and dryer, bitch.
The only way that I'm gonna mess up anything like that, first off, is I only get like that from penetration. Like head is cool, and I'll be right there. But penetration. So when you arch me over and you see these waist beads, and I'm telling you, like I make a mess. It means get me off the fucking bed and make sure I make the mess to the floor so you can mop that shit. But no, you want to be on the bed because you want to be King Dingling. Okay.
Vanessa
no, don't do that. Why would you say that when
you Hi. Oh, she heard everything while you trying to be quiet now. She was putting in 2 cents too.
Come on, we need some wisdom.
Oh, God.
What do you think is the best way that a female should handle sex when it comes to death being around her? Should she become more sexually active or should she become reclusive during that time?
It depends on how close the person was to her, who the person was. Was it her significant other, a family member, or an elder, a child?
That makes
all of
sense.
that stuff plays into effect.
Oh, we didn't even think about that for y'all.
Yeah,
it does.
That makes sense.
That's very true, and that's a big factor, absolutely, because it's going to be your reaction is going to be different based on who has transpired around you.
See, that's real OG knowledge for y'all.
Yes, it is.
When my dad
come on, wisdom. That's seasoned right there.
I'm sorry. Say that again. I'm sorry. Say that again.
When my dad passed, I fucked the shit out of my ex-husband.
Oh shit!
See?
All right,
I mean,
that's what I'm talking about.
It was a stress relief.
Right.
It was the one thing I can do to satisfy myself, make myself happy.
Yeah.
Because it's only if you make it, regardless of who it is or what the reason is for.
And that's all. And there we go.
And now y'all know why I act the way I act. I come from real
because that's seasoned knowledge. Okay, that's seasoned.
And honestly, having those types of experiences, you know who you are and you know how you react. And sometimes knowing that, it's a really, really good stable place to be in, because then you're just like, all right, I know I'm doing this because of what has happened. Right. I know this is the action I'm taking because this is what has happened, and I'm comfortable in that, and I can stand on that and utilize that to help me move forward in my own life.
But I have a question, Vanessa. Based on what you just said, I can't imagine that you don't know that's why you're, behaving the way you're behaving. Do you not know?
Some people,
no.
Some people don't.
I'm going to tell you something. When I was younger and that was happening, can I go? When I was, when my dad died, well, before I acknowledged it, because y'all see how my family is, and I, talked to my mom and everybody about what was going on with me for real. I had to really sit down and acknowledge it because I didn't realize that I was self-destructive, and I didn't realize that sex was a part of being self-destructive. That's all self-destructive mentality.
Mm-hmm.
That's all the same thing.
How old were you when that was happening?
I was 17 going on 18 when my dad died.
Oh, well, then of course.
So it was my senior year of high school. And that was like, big time. He's supposed to be there for my prom and stuff. He's supposed to be there. I'm thinking in my head, like, nigga, I just hit the prime. Where the hell you think you going?
Right. But that
who
makes
told
sense
you go anywhere?
No, because at 17, you wouldn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you wouldn't know that at 17.
To me, I was just having fun because none of my cousins, they tried to help, but nobody really could help because their parents, they had both their parents.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they had their dads. Yeah. That makes sense.
And then some people look at it like, well, you got 2 dads. What are you sad for? Because bitch, 50-50, motherfucker. What you mean?
Hello.
It took both of them to make this monster, not one.
Exactly. Right? They make a whole. I say the same thing. I am somebody who has experienced that as well. And sometimes, even if you do lose your biological father, if somebody has served that service, that place, they still can't ever really take the place of what originates. So that it really does stand as that. These comments are getting super backed up. So I know that they about to kill us in a second. Okay. Cassius Kelso says Cranes in the Sky by Solange hit this emotion on the button.
Yes.
I tried to sex it away.
I love that song.
You love a song, Vanessa. You had to really sing it.
Vanessa loves a song.
Look, you see she dancing like she in the water in the background. Really? You in the video? You in the Solange video right now?
She should have called me. Okay, Solange should have called me.
Here she go.
She should have fucking called me.
Lord,
it's okay. The video came out cute. It still came out cute or whatever.
Or whatever.
Next comment. I'm actually or whatever.
Yeah. Sunflower Sky says
crazy about that. It's not all the time with death too, because after that happened, like that whole time from 08 to 09, I think it was one of the worst years experiencing death with people, because it was like back to back to back with me, like every month. So it affected everything around me. Like I was in college at the time, and I started to flunk out of college because my mindset wasn't there. And even after I realized like sex was what I was using as a vice, I still didn't give a fuck. So it was almost like I would have probably rather the sex be the vice as opposed to everything else in my life crashing down, because I couldn't emotionally handle it or mentally handle it. You know what I'm saying? Because even though sex is a dangerous thing to play around with if you're not doing it safely, hence disclaimer, do it safely, people.
Right.
Okay.
And tell your genitals to own it when you get in that motherfucking office.
And that's
too.
it. Well, and that's it. Make sure you get your test results.
Yes, absolutely. Let me get to the rest of these comments before Sunflower Sky says salute to Logic. Yes, salute to Logic, and salute to Logic for creating tonight's title for today's show. I had an idea of what I wanted to talk about, and I wasn't sure how to word it. And Dancing with the Dead is what he came up with, and actually that was perfect for tonight. OGK Network says sometimes the best medicine is to be with family for a while. Absolutely, referring to what Beauty mentioned in regards to hanging out with the cousins. Miss Ravioli says my family, mostly cousins, goes bowling after we attend a funeral. Nice. Oh. That's an interesting way, and I might have to adapt that. Yep. That's not a terrible idea to actually take on. OGK Network says, I'm getting rest. You chicks ain't doing most of the work anyways. I'm sitting my ass down. Got work tomorrow. Okay. I think he's referring to who's giving head in a greater light. I guess he's assuming that we are not doing as much work as he is.
Well, all right, nigga, get ready for work then.
I got work tomorrow for me.
Yeah, like, exactly.
You gotta be out by 5. I gotta be out of this house by 6. I got work tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Okay, so OGK Network also says this. Yeah, he said that, and then Solo, he says that Solo saying she squirts, so a nigga better be giving Moby Dick to sleep.
Oh shit!
I can't. It's Moby Dick for me.
Listen, we're like this. I don't know what to tell you. Bring a roll, baby. I don't know what the hell you want me to tell you.
He acts like Moby Dick is just there. Like we could just be like, oh, let me call Moby Dick.
Right. Like let me.
There's some icebergs around.
Like
no,
it's
like playing Monopoly. It's like playing Monopoly. You scrolling through your phone. It's Russian roulette. You scrolling through your phone, and whoever it land on, that's who you about to take your emotions out on.
We do not have one.
Okay, I don't do that one. It's whoever I'm talking to at the time. I ain't gonna go through the Russian roulette of dicks. That's a little extra now.
I don't even be talking to nobody like that. I don't even be talking to nobody like that.
See, I can understand.
I don't have a love life. I have to go back into the archives. Okay,
but you always gotta have a starting 5.
Solo.
Yeah, and that's where I'm at now. We gotta. You know what? I'm in the business of. I am doing a draft. Okay,
that's it.
We're doing a draft.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm taking Solo's advice now. Like you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to get my. Because I
kept going in the archives too. I kept going in the archives too, and I kept saying I can't. These niggas can't play no more. These niggas can't play no more. Y'all got rings and y'all can't play no more. You can't.
My mama said. My mama said you cannot get out of toxic until you get out of toxic. And I was like, damn.
She's right.
She just killed me.
But you see, Vanessa, going through the archives is how you get a thumbtack, nigga. That's how you get a thumbtack.
Oh, that's true.
But sometimes going through the archives, you know you're gonna find a stapler. Like you know you're gonna
find a stapler. I can't with you.
Hey, Solo.
Look. Or a little Elmer's glue. A little Elmer's glue. Just a little Elmer's glue.
Oh no, we're not doing glue. We're not doing glue. Absolutely not.
I'm not doing glue unless I do it like a kid when you put it on your hand and you be like, I got a nice manicure, and you start peeling the glue off your hand. What you do? You throw it away. You don't keep the glue.
I'll do tape. I will do tape before I do glue.
Oh my God!
You gotta do duct tape. What you gonna do? That little clear tape don't do it. It don't do shit. It don't do shit.
She gonna get gorilla glue.
Doesn't.
She's like, my hair don't move. My hair don't move.
Look, it don't move. It don't move.
I can't.
Because they got a gorilla glue tape. They got a gorilla glue tape too. So be careful what you ask for, Vanessa. Be careful.
I can't. You know what? I mean, let me rethink about that. Let me rethink that.
99-cent tape.
Miss Ravioli says the big washer and dryer. Yes.
That's what I said, Vanessa, the big washer and dryer.
That should be $5.
When you are messing up bedding, you can mess up the sheets on the bed. The sheets is fine. We could take sheets off and put sheets on. But when you mess up comforters,
yeah, you can't fuck up the comforter.
You was been supposed to fuck the comforter off.
Y'all disrespectful as hell because I don't fuck with my comforters. If I do something on my bed, bitch, I'm taking everything off. No, you're not messing up the stuff.
But I'm just saying. But sometimes if you hear
I don't want my cover smelling like you.
But wait, it's just a butt naked mattress?
No,
that's project style.
Right, I don't want that.
You might as well fuck on a bunk bed. Don't do that.
No, okay.
Don't do
right,
that.
because I don't want that either. I don't want a butt bed. I want you to have something on the bed. Even if we push it to the side, I'm okay with that. But I don't want a bed.
I mean,
listen. Okay, so they get a sheet at the bottom. They get a sheet to cover their ass, and that's it.
Oh, hold on, Beauty. So you're only giving them the thin sheet? Like they only get the thin sheet?
I don't have thin sheets, so they need to be happy. My sheet's soft.
Okay, good. So there you go. But I still don't.
You ain't messing up my good shits.
But you not about all my sheets are good.
Wait, so Beauty,
not about
tell me this, Beauty. Are you taking the pillows off before they? Are you taking the pillows off?
Hell yeah! Don't you put your body on my motherfucking pillow and give me pink eye.
So needless to say, you're not staying the night with Beauty. You're not staying over at Beauty house. Needless to say, you can't sleep here. You can fuck here. But you can't sleep here.
Just in case. Just in case you could.
Bye.
Just
this ain't a whole Beauty now. He be laying there with wet dick. She be like, so what you about to do?
In the hotel room back in Florida. For every 15 minutes, I need some money. Get out my house.
Get out my house.
I don't blame you. OGK Network says y'all fucking on hammocks. LOL.
No, we fucking on the rug. Keep playing with me. You have to get ceramic tile in this motherfucker.
I want to try hammock. Now that he mentioned it,
I'm interested now. I am interested now.
Get your big asses on a hammock if you want to. Get your big ass on a hammock.
I don't think it may be safe.
When that shit roll over like the Simpsons and wrap y'all ass something.
Nigga said, what position is this called? This is the Kama Sutra hammock.
Right.
No, it's called.
Well, y'all keep flipping like this.
Shit.
No,
now y'all fuck together like dogs when they fucking.
No,
it's called the roll your boat.
There is no traction you can get with a hammock. There's nowhere to grip on.
So you gotta be very careful.
Bitch, you might as well bend over on the tree.
And the only ending to that is someone falling out directly onto the dirt.
Yep.
And then think about who y'all talking to. Y'all know my clumsy ass gonna be the first motherfucker to flip off.
Oh, yep, that's gonna be you. Yep.
And then let's say you successful on the hammock. You gotta still get off the hammock. So somebody gotta put their foot down and hold the shit. While you fall off of them.
But wait, don't let it be that good sex. Oh, everybody just laying off. Y'all both just rolling
in the dirt.
The hammock fall.
No, we're all in the dirt.
So needless to say,
hold on. At a certain point,
insurance.
At a certain point, the hammock is then going to become the rug.
Yes, it is.
Exactly. And first and foremost, if you know how to fuck good, you should not be able to hang up on no hammock.
Vanessa said the hammock is going to become a rug.
Well, let me say this. Shout out to my real niggas who know where they stand at in life. Because real niggas will look at a motherfucking hammock like, bitch, I ain't going up there. Bend over. I'm about to fuck you right over here.
Real niggas will like, bitch, bend over into the hammock.
What the hell wrong with you?
I'm gonna hold this little net and I'm gonna hit you from the back.
We're gonna use this hammock
right here. But
I'm gonna stand here.
You turn the hammock into a sex
bitch, you can get on the hammock if you want to. If you want to get on the hammock, I'm gonna stand right here.
But he gonna have to hold it. Like he gonna have to hold all that little net mesh shit, whatever it is, so that you don't go flying off the fucking hammock.
Yeah,
that's too much work.
Vanessa's right. The hammock is going to turn into a rug. That's the fucking. That's it.
Oh
you
my God!
If you gonna fuck in a hammock, please get insurance.
And
please get insurance.
Mr. Jones 169 says. So what about fucking up the bed frames?
I've done that before.
Why we can't come to y'all?
Let me tell you. I did that to 2 bed frames. After that, I'm like, we're going with wood. We're going with wood because the wrought iron is sexy because you can attach your handcuff right at the bottom and at the foot of the bed, like you got your handcuffs going.
Priscilla, you a freak.
Well, Vanessa, you remember who I was dealing with? So I broke we broke the bed, and he ended up having 2 mattresses on the floor after that.
Oh, poor thing.
And you know he was short.
I was about to say, I bet you that nigga was mad hyped then, no.
Because you know he was
like,
short already.
He was short already.
So he never had a problem getting on that bed.
Let me tell y'all something.
He like, yeah, bitch, I got you now. He probably was going in.
Listen, if I do have sex on my bed, as soon as I hear that motherfucker hit the wall, nope, on the floor.
Oh, yeah, me too. I'll test my bed out too. Like, I get it. Yo, I said the same thing. I have a very expensive bed set that I've had for years, and it's not broken. It's lasted 4 years. I don't have sex on my bed because I want to keep it.
My mom and daddy gave me my bed set. I already told y'all that. And I feel like, what the hell am I tell my mom? It was bad enough. I had to tell her, like, so what was you and daddy doing? Because y'all bed didn't move and the bed keep moving with me. I don't understand. Right. And then I realized they had carpet and I don't. So I put carpet in my bed. So I put carpet under my bed. That bitch don't move no more.
They got the tricks. Oh,
my bed set is very dangerous because it's like if I would have to show y'all, but it's glass on the side of it, and it's a low headboard.
What kind of freak shit you got going?
Listen, don't judge me. I'm gonna show y'all right now. My room a little crazy, so don't judge this, okay?
Between the sheets.
Exactly.
My room looks so crazy right now.
Body roll.
Because you know how
body roll.
Baby.
Don't judge it, okay? This is how my bed looks.
Surrounding me.
So like, all right, y'all are so annoying. But like, you see how this is right here?
They got me
at the
bottom
of this,
body rolls.
Yeah.
So this little shit right here is spaced out for a reason. There's space back here.
Well, we all it's all different types of setups in the world. Let's get to some of the rest of
these back there for a reason.
Just put a pillow back there. You'll be
you ain't see that big ass blue pillow, baby.
Well, pillows are necessary.
Right in between that wall.
Pillows are necessary. Let's get into the rest of the comments before we head out of here. Shampy says, "Yeah, ain't no spend the night either. Gotta go." I guess he's referring to beauties. Referring to beauty. Ain't no
your lip is waiting on you.
Ain't no spend the night. Spend the night. Spend the night.
You know, Lyft, it'll tell you when they're 3 minutes outside. Lyft will tell you your cab is 3 minutes away. So when you want to
I take you home.
I called your cab 2 minutes ago.
Where you live? You gonna
and Shampy also says, "I don't need a paper cut. I need slayage."
Jesus, come on now. Make me shout this.
That's what I'm talking about. And I say that in the utmost respect, where I completely agree with you. I don't need you come if you coming through the cutter, bitch, to really put in some fucking work. Do what the fuck you came to do. Don't come in here just trying to give me a paper cut, nigga. I might as well pull out the kitchen knife.
Nigga said, "I need a scissor. I need a nigga that's a scissor."
You gonna come and cause chaos in my life? I need to be physical. Like I need your sex to be on point. Don't be trying to come and cause chaos in my life, and you working with a shrimp.
Oh, come on now. Don't bring problems on problems.
Not problems on problems.
No, because the shrimp. The shrimp is a problem. The shrimp is a problem.
You said you can't even get one problem right. You got the nerve to have two.
Yeah,
exactly.
No.
Look, nigga, you violated. You have been violated. This is a ticket. Get out. So don't go to jail. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200 to get the hell on, honey.
Get out.
Oh my God. We are not doing a teaching the baby segment tonight because Beauty's auntie came through and taught the babies in a great way.
Y'all have been blessed, honey. Y'all have been blessed tonight. And y'all got
And just to reiterate what she mentioned in regards to having sexual relationships during times of grief, you have to focus on what type of grief you're having and make sure when you're having those types of griefs, understand that your reactions is just going to be different to that. Yep. You might have a grieving situation where you're reacting outlandishly, and then you may have a grieving situation where you're becoming more reclusive. So in essence, as you're growing, just assess your situations, assess what's happening, and pay attention to what your moves are. And just know that your moves might not be the same. And because the situations are not going to be the same.
Can I add on to that, Vanessa?
Yes, please.
Also, stop venting to everybody you fucking. Get a fuck journal. Write your shit out. Keep some of your thoughts personally, because you might think that you on the same level. When I realize something, when you're basing sex or a relationship off of your emotions or what you're going through at that time and point, you can really blind yourself, or you could really you really be blinded, because you might see like, damn, this motherfucker don't give two flying fucks. Did he not just hear anything I motherfucking said to him?
Exactly.
So instead of frustrating yourself and thinking that you got trust in these people, try trusting in yourself. Invest in a journal first and write that journal down, so then you're not fully dependent on your emotions or not rationalizing your emotions because you got so much locked in.
Yep. And to add on to what she's saying, also make sure, I guess we're still teaching the babies, but just make sure that
we added on. We know Beauty's auntie already taught the babies. We added on to teach the babies.
But just make sure that nobody's taking advantage of the situation either, because there's people that will try to sympathize their way into some pussy. And I've realized that because I've had people legit be like, yo, I know that you're going through it right now. It's your mom's birthday, and I know you're sad about that, but like, you come through and chill and da-da-da. And they're going to try to slide his way into some pussy by you being in a depressed state and trying to so-called be that shoulder for you to cry on when he really wants you to come and ride on that dick. And just be aware of them.
They properly position themselves at the right place.
Adding on, let me add on.
Yes, Priscilla, go ahead.
And this is real talk, because I've been through multiple deaths back to back. Don't even think for a minute, with all of this advice, that you're going to know how to operate. It's going to be strictly emotional for her, whoever that person is. So forgive yourself if you fuck up, because you probably will.
Because you're going to enjoy the fuck while you fuck up. So fuck away.
So Beauty, go ahead. You're in grief. And no matter what anybody says to you or what advice you get, you're still going to respond the way you respond in grief. It's just going to happen that way.
And that response is going to be based on the grief that you're having. Beauty, go.
And then, not for nothing, also, damn it, I think I might have forgot. No, I didn't. Okay, so I think I had two things. Not for nothing, but also, damn it, I think I forgot because it was a mosquito.
Well,
and
while you think about that,
you know how you see something.
No problem. Think about it. Let me get to the comment. Mr. Jones 169 says a real guy knows what position you need to be to get to that position going good. No tiredness, no slip up, and no fuck ups. Okay. I stand on that. I do think that a real man knows how he's going to come into a female's life. Beauty, you remembered your point. Go ahead.
Yes. We're not just talking about men either, because I'm not gonna take up for women right now. We some sneaky motherfuckers when we know a nigga is emotional. And it's a nigga we like. Oh, we gonna take advantage. So
stop telling.
You can, man. I was called a misogynist. So
I mean, if you break up with your girlfriend,
I agree with you, Beauty. I agree with you, Beauty.
But I'm not going to slide on your dick if your parent
men
passed
sneak
away.
up on women for pussy and try to get sympathy pussy, and women try to get sympathy dick.
Oh,
It's never one-sided with that.
Just know
I do sympathy dick, but I don't do I do sympathy dick, but not in reference to death. Let me say that.
Yeah.
I do sympathy dick.
I do sympathy dick.
I be like, oh, poor baby.
But maybe in reference to death too, because
yeah, now that you think about it,
right?
Look, now you gotta think about it.
You know what? Let's just not talk about me. Let me just sit up.
Yeah, we go over that.
But back to the comments.
You said for whoever needs to hear this.
Right. Champagne says, what's good, bro? OGK Network says, beauty, you right. Stop pillow talking, niggas. Absolutely. OGK Network also says, shoulder to cry on pussy is the best.
Oh my God.
Yo!
It really
absolutely.
Is,
he said,
women are more genuine than men.
He said, y'all women take advantage.
Respond back. Men don't do that. You can talk to. I was just talking to somebody because my ex died on Sunday, and then my uncle passed first, and then my ex died. So I'm talking to him, and then he was like, "Oh, so you're not even in the mood, bitch? That's what you came over here for?"
And you goddamn right, I'm not in the mood. Bye.
Right.
That's just that.
But let me respond to what OGK Network says before we go. OGK Network says, y'all women take advantage of our emotional bad times. I personally won't say it's taken advantage of. Sometimes we are just, sometimes it's more so of a shock because a lot of certain men really don't show a lot of emotion.
Yeah.
So when a man is showing emotion, we're just like, let's explore this right now. Let's talk about this.
Right.
You're being emotional at this moment, which is almost never. Let's just actually, let's explore this. Let's talk about this. Let's have this conversation. Like these things, we it doesn't happen all the time. So I think it's important to note that. But
niggas only get emotional when they lose basketball games. I'm not trying to hear this shit. Bye.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Oh my God!
Fuck, he missed the ball. It's the bullshit. I'll be like, you all right?
Solo.
You good?
I'm like, I've never seen you get that emotional over pussy before. That's an issue. Anywho, this is your girl Vanessa Smilez. Solo, can you let the people know where they can find you at on Instagram?
Ooh, y'all can find me at S0L0_charm_. You can catch me on Mondays, of course. Vanessa Smilez 69 Network. You catch me at Tuesdays, my $2 Tuesday event, which is a secret location every week. So follow my page and you're going to find out the info with that. Wednesdays, you can find me on Desert Storm Radio with my girl Nova Star and DJ Hot Rod. And on Thursdays, you can find me back on 97.5 FM if you're in the New York tri-state area, 10 to 12 on the Charm Approved radio show.
There we go.
10 to 12.
Absolutely. Beauty, you got a new Instagram page. Let the people know where they can find you at.
Oh, girl, they got you?
I don't know. No, they didn't get me. Well, I'll tell you, Solo. I don't know it yet. It's like Beauty's Playhouse, Beauty the Dolls Playhouse. But y'all already know y'all could go to MissBeautyDollsPlayhouse.com, and that's how you'll find everything.
I know that's right.
That's the shit that you want to see anyways. So
yes, it is.
The shit that they can't show on Instagram.
Yeah.
When you depressed and you crying over
it
death,
doesn't just
go to her page.
My sites and stuff on it. It doesn't just have my sites and stuff on it. It also has like my Twitter pages and stuff on it too.
Okay, nice. And the twerk videos and stuff is up there too.
Hell shit.
Oh, shit.
Hold on.
Y'all better go check out Beauty's YouTube page. Beauty's YouTube page with her twerk videos. It's out there. It's crazy. The numbers is up, so y'all go run it up even more. Priscinda,
I try.
Yes, Priscinda, let the people know where they can find you at, please.
Here's where you can find me. You can find your girl at Priscinda_INC. That's PRECENDA_INC on all social media. You can also catch me on the Grown Man Show every Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m. Shout out to DJ Uncle Tone.
Absolutely. Shout out to DJ Uncle Tone and the Grown Man Show cast. Also, shout out to the Morning Rant, the Ranters Union morning weekdays from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. or 7:30 to 9:30 as well. Shout out to Mia, Schoolboy, Steph Got Jokes. Also,
that champagne game for your ass.
Everybody else. Yeah, J Doug, everyone else from the cast. Shout out to the Ranters Union for having us tonight. This has been an amazing show. Great fun, great times. This has been the Smile 69 Network Show.
Where is Beauty?
How
later. Gonna take a picture. Where's Beauty?
It's all right. I'm gonna grab a screenshot from our show. We will see y'all later. Okay. Peace out. Bye.